This sixth Sunday of Easter ye be. The central theme that runs through the readings of the day is the commandment to love as Christ have loved us. St. John, for instance, in the second reading of 1 John chapter 4, verses 7 to 10, remarks, "Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God, and anyone who loves is born of God and knows God." Such a person is not just a child born of God, but a friend of Jesus, for Jesus says, "You are my friends if you do what I command." And so the question is, are you a friend of Jesus Christ? Can you prove you are a friend of Jesus Christ? Dear friends, since God is love, it simply means that wherever love is displayed, God lives there. Therefore, the true taste of our Christianity and of our friendship with Jesus Christ is our ability to love one another, not basically as ourselves, for this is the Jewish law of love, but to love one another as Christ have loved us. This is indeed the Christian law of love. It is Jesus' standard of loving. It is a call to not just love, but to love very well. Not just to say it, but be ready to lay down our lives in imitation of the Master for the good of one another. Friends, we must be ready to make sacrifices, to meet the needs of others with those things we have, but which we don't actually need. The things in question may be material or immaterial. It may be food, clothing, shelter, employment, medications. It may also be your time, a listening ear, a visit, self-respect, forgiveness for a wrong that have been done to you, or even a prayer for someone in need. As long as you are in the position to do it or give it, don't hesitate. That is your sacrifice. That is how Jesus has loved us. It is not about how much you do, says Mother Teresa of Calcutta, but how much love you put in what you do that counts. That is what the Christian law of love entails. Furthermore, this Christian law of love hinges on God's special love for mankind, in which no one is ever left out. In fact, in the law of God, there is a universal inclusion of all races, people, and tongues in the salvation brought about by the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Thus, in the words of St. Peter in the first reading, God has no favorites, but anyone of any nationality who fears God and does what is right is acceptable by God. Therefore, as we savour the beauty of the sixth week of Easter, let us do what is right at all times as a show of the love we bear for God and for one another, so that we may be accepted by Him and find abundant joy of abiding in His presence always. For He assures us with these beautiful and amazing words, saying, "If a man loves me, he will keep my commandments. My Father will love him and will come to him." It is a way of saying, "I will be with you always." So, as we go forth, listen to what Mother Teresa have to say. The fruit of love is service, and the fruit of service is peace, and peace begins with a smile. So I say to you, as you go forth, smile, just smile, make it better, and let it be real. For if only all smiles can be real, the world will become a beautiful garden. May God therefore be with you and bless you in all that you say and do this week. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Too much, oh,